Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. Where is my phones? This phone needs to be plugged in. This phone here isn't working right. I'll use this one. Oh my goodness. So I have class tonight. I'll be back on later. I just don't know what time. The first person I have here is Yan, General. First card that comes up around you is the first card. Soulmate relationship is on its way. If you're not already in a relationship, you can expect a soulmate to enter shortly, maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. No longer feeling so burdened by the weight of the world. Feeling like balance has come back into your life and you're prepared for the future. It looks like your life is going to be moving forward quickly with the Chariot and you have success. So whatever you've been working on recently, success comes to you. It should be very successful. Stephanie, T's feelings when he saw me today. I was busy. He felt very balanced. Balance and practicality comes up around him. Grounded, down to earth, stable, successful, easygoing, fun loving. The energy around him is very pleasant today. Chloe, near future for love. You have a Taurus coming in. Taurus comes in, happiness comes out around your love life when you listen to your intuition. It also looks like you may have a Pisces showing up who's very well balanced, very grounded. There's a Virgo around you too that could be an opportunity. Wheel of Fortune is here, which means you have good luck coming in around your love life. Seven of Cups, you'll have choices. So there's going to be a couple of opportunities coming up in the near future with new people, new energies coming in. Gabby, General. Fool. Starting a new journey or a new endeavor. The love cup is full. You may be feeling very pleasant in your personal or closest relationships. Your personal closest relationships may be feeling very good, peaceful, loving, kind. Judgment. Things start to fall into place. Like you don't even have to do anything and things start to fall into place when the Judgment card shows up. And that's overall. That's like in your life. Things start to change for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. You may have a practical idea, job that comes in. Like a Page of Pentacles is something practical. It could be a practical way that you earn money in the future on the side. That you do it on your own terms. Whatever it is, it's grounded, it's practical, and it could keep you focused. Like you could have your eye on the ball when it comes to that. Passion comes back to your life. It could have, the passion may be something around this practical idea, money-making idea that could lead to financial stability in the future. I like the Page of Pentacles. I do, because he's very focused and he's practical. It's not like, like a crazy scheme. It's like something that's grounded and down to earth that could make long-lasting money in the future. So I like him when he shows up. But overall, it looks like things are starting to fall into place in your life. Like the Judgment card being at the right place at the right time makes your life move forward pleasant. Personal relationships look good and smooth. Stephanie, how did Mary feel when I complained about Kelly? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think for the most part, she kind of agrees with you with whatever you're saying, but she feels like the Judgment card's in reverse, which would be like the wrong time, or it also could be like I agree with you, but I don't want to get involved, that kind of a thing. She may be a little bit on the fence about some things because she does have indecision around her. But I think the overall feeling is kind of like she agrees with most of what you say. She doesn't really want to get involved, but there may be some things that she doesn't agree totally with. That's why she's got the Two of Swords. She may think that you don't like this girl, and then that's why you notice everything, that kind of a thing. But overall, I think that she pretty much agrees with you. She may not want to say it though, or she may not want to admit to it. Tito, will I win my social security number in November? Will I win my social security number in November? Yes. Two aces, 70% chance plus the star. Yep. Gabby, advice from Spirit. Spirit messages for Gabby. The Ten of Water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence, thinking things through carefully. The Ten of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Yeah, watch out for unnecessary worry. I think we all do that. Worrying doesn't help anything. If anything, it just puts negativity out into the universe. But Lord knows that I'm guilty of it. Stephanie, tease feelings towards me. Thinks that you're passionate. Queen of Swords, that you could have sharp energy around you sometimes, or that you might be a little bit bitchy at moments. Thinks that you're kind, nurturing, caring, well balanced, creative, successful, loving, kind, warm-hearted, successful with a lot of potential for the future, grounded, down to earth, stable, and intuitive. Queen. KJ's current thoughts regarding our relationship. Things may not move forward quickly with him. He's got around him, the Ace of Cups is in reverse, and so is the Nine of Wands. So it could be there's a long road ahead of you guys. But you do have the Justice card, which means there's good karma around the situation. It just might not happen as fast as you want things to happen. Like wherever this relationship is right now, it might be there for a while. It also looks like the Ace of Swords is here, which means there's some sharp energy coming in from one or both of you. So it could be, if you think he's lying to you, you're cutting through the bullshit. If he thinks you're lying, same thing. Or it could be that there's just some sharp energy around the situation. It's not showing a fight coming, but there may be a disagreement, or you may not be on the same page about something. Lydia, how far away from me is Al, and how long till I hear from him? Okay. I think you should hear from him soon. The six of clubs, the six could be 6 days, 6 weeks, but the clubs is before the end of the summer, and the summer ends on September 21st, so you should be hearing from him soon. Let's see. He may be right now working a lot. He may be working a lot and also feeling a little bit like his life is stuck. He's got death in reverse. So it's like he feels like nothing is changing or growing for him. He may be his own worst enemy too. He may not, take initiative, and he may get kind of stuck. But I think that you should hear from him soon. I'm going to say within the next 2 weeks. In situations like this, like I don't think it's a bad idea for you to reach out to him if you want to see him. I think that there's a balance. You know what I mean? Like if you were to reach out to him today and not hear back from him, I wouldn't tell you to reach out to him tomorrow, and I would definitely not tell you to text him every day. But if you haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks and you wanted to check in, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The only time I really tell somebody not to reach out is if they're the one that does the majority of the texting, because then it becomes a situation where one person is chasing the other, and that throws the energy of the situation out of balance, you know. But otherwise, I would say you could reach out to him and see what he's up to, see how he's been, ask him how was Labor Day weekend or whatever. I've been thinking about you. I think that's fine. Um, Ashmita, when will RJ come back to London? Let's see. Okay, the Eight of Diamonds. So the diamonds could be anytime this winter. If he doesn't come this winter, the next chance would be in August of next year. Tiffany, what do the tarot cards want me to know? Okay, general for Tiffany. What's going on for Tiffany? You should be hearing from someone who you haven't seen or spoken to, or getting a message from someone out of the blue. And it may be somebody who you've been hoping to hear from or happy to hear from. They may be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you've got the Ace of Swords, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit. If anybody's bullshitting you, you're not going to have it. It looks like you may have a practical idea for a business moving forward with the Page of Pentacles. It could be a side business. It could be something that you do to earn extra money, even if it's not a long-term thing. Even if it's like, hey, I want to go to Cancun next spring, so I'm going to take a part-time job and take all that money and save it for my trip. Like whatever it is, it's practical. It doesn't have to be long-term though. It could be. It doesn't have to be. It does look like you're coming to a point of personal self-transformation, self-growth, and awareness. But you might be feeling a little bit unlucky, or you may feel like things are not working right for you. And you may also feel a little bit disappointed in personal relationships or in your people in your immediate circle. That's usually spiritual growth and transformation and evolution usually has disappointments around it. Let me put it to you that way. So you may find some people that they just don't live up to the person that you thought that they were. Mustafa, how does Miriam think and feel about me right now? Thinks that you're passionate. See, she got the Judgment card. So she thinks there's more to come in this situation. She thinks that, see, she may be feeling like I'm going to make him sweat it out, but it's like she knows down deep that there's more to come in this relationship. She also may be a little bit jealous. I don't know if there's somebody around you that she feels jealous or envious of. She thinks you're attractive, kind, warm-hearted, loving, well-balanced, passionate, deep. She thinks that you're very deep, a little bit mysterious and attractive. Gabby, what are the signs I'm noticing? It's all about personal growth and transformation. Once again, you have the Page of Pentacles. There's something practical that's going to come up around you that's going to be significant. I don't know what it is, but Page of Pentacles being focused on a practical way. It's usually a way to make money, but it could, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It just usually is because it's Pentacles. Who knows? Like, you know, you may come up with something that's just real practical and easy for you to earn extra money on the side. And perseverance is around you. You also may be noticing signs not to hold yourself back and that things are falling into place for you. It's like, I feel like you've done a lot of work and now you're starting to come to a point in your life where you're seeing you seeing things come into fruition. It's like doing the work, and now, you know, the seeds have been planted, and now you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. So you're coming into a good time. I got mosquito bites all over me. Gabby, how are my projects at work looking? Career general. Okay. It looks like you put a lot of hard work into things. It looks like you're being appreciated a little bit more for your hard work. Eight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Hard work, stability leads to business relationship that lasts a long time. There's a Virgo around you that may be significant. Happiness comes out around your career. Of Cups. You have all 10 cups being full in the near future. That's where you're heading. But the Hierophant is here. You may pick up some kind of a spiritual practice, spiritual endeavor that you turn into a little side business. Now, whatever it is, it could bring in extra money, but it also may be something that like really speaks to your soul, because it's the Hierophant, you know, which would be like, you know, it could be something like, I always just use yoga as an example because that's what I do, but like, you could become a yoga teacher and do that on the side, or you could be, you know, teaching online classes about, I don't know, something spiritual. That's what the Hierophant is. So all in all, it looks like whatever's going on at your current job, even if you're not crazy about it, you may be making long-term relationships that are stable, that even if you move away from the company, and even if you're not even, you know, in that field, you could have contacts that could take you places in the future. You know, sometimes it's hard to see that when you're living it, but like, there may be somebody there that's significant that 5 years from now helps you do something. Three of Pentacles, stable, is very stable and long term. So, and I think you're on the right track there too. T. Yvette, general love. Okay, well, you do have the Two of Cups, so you could be entering a committed relationship soon. It could happen out of the blue, and it might be with somebody who you haven't even taken notice of yet. You have a Leo around you. You have your love life changing for the better quickly. You have happiness coming out over your love life and feeling like finally you can exhale. Soulmate relationship enters. Now, also embarking on a personal transformation, personal growth, brings in another fire sign, so it could be another Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And then you have an air sign here as well, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So you got some opportunity coming in, but it looks like you may find yourself in a relationship quick, out of the blue, when you least expect it, maybe with somebody who you didn't think, you know, either you didn't think you were interested in, or you just didn't realize it could happen. Whatever it is, it's like Four of Cups is like, you were there the whole time, but I didn't see you, kind of a thing. So we'll see how that plays out. It should be interesting. Mustafa. How would Miriam react today if I messaged her saying, let's stop playing games with each other and meet up for coffee and talk about our relationship? Okay, let's see. That would stress her out, because you kind of would be calling her out on her bullshit. She's got the Ten of Wands, but the Four of Wands is also here, so you could get your wish there around that situation. I don't think that she's going to like you calling her out on it, though. She may go with you, though, because it looks like she doesn't hold herself back. My only fear with that is that if you send another message and she ignores it again, because then it's like banging your head against the wall. I would kind of rather you catch her in person and do it that way. That's what I would rather, because when she's standing in front of you, she's not going to be able to think on her feet. She's not, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to get a reaction from her and you'll be able to see it. And I would rather you do it in person. If you can make that happen, I would say you have a better chance of her meeting up with you if you do it in person. If you send a message, she may leave you hanging. And that's will drive me fucking nuts. Kira, general. No longer holding yourself back brings in a stable business relationship that lasts a long time. Grounded, deep rooted, and you can count on. It also brings in balance. Look out for an argument or a fight with somebody close to you. Um, Nine of Cups. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. Page of Pentacles. You could be coming up with a business idea that's practical, down to earth, that you may be working very hard on, or you could be going back to school with the Eight of Pentacles. But either way, there's a practical business idea that comes in that could bring in um, money in the future. It also looks like you may have somebody from your past returning with the Six of Cups. Goddess. Do I hold back when it comes to love, or do men? Well, I think every situation is probably different, but let's ask if you hold back. Do I hold back when it comes to love? I don't think you really hold back that much. I only get one ace, which would be a 33% chance that you're holding back, but it does show that you may have fear of being hurt again because you were betrayed by somebody you trusted in the past. Best advice I can say to that is you can't hold a new person responsible for what somebody else did to you in the past. Somebody once said that to me because it's like I was taking what the last person did to me and I was like putting it on the new person when they hadn't done any of that stuff yet, you know? And this person said to me, you can't do that to him. Like, he hasn't done any of those things to you. So stop making him responsible for what somebody else did, which made a lot of sense. But I think a lot of us, by the time, you know, we get to being adults, we've been kind of beaten up emotionally along the way, and it's kind of hard to let that guard down sometimes. But I think that you're okay. I mean, every situation is going to be different, and every man is going to be different. So some men hold back more than others. Um, you just have to kind of go by each situation. But I think that you're okay. I don't think you hold back that much. Kira, love for the rest of the month. You may have a fire sign showing up. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that's very interested. You're going to have choices and you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also have a Virgo around you, a Leo around you. And somebody could come in out of the blue when you least expect it that may want a relationship. Um, there is the Sun here in reverse, which means happiness is coming out over your love life, but it's going to take time for you to get there. It does look like things are moving forward quickly with the Hangman, but happiness may not be there right away. You might just have to, you know, kind of go with it. If other people start showing up, I would give them a chance. I would give them a chance, or at least get to know them. It looks like there may be a couple of new people entering. Kira, more on the argument that's coming up. Um, you may feel like somebody is holding back. Eight of Swords. The person could be either a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or they could be a Libra. You may feel like either they're not telling you the truth, or they're not telling you the whole truth, or they're holding something back, and it leads to an argument. Justice is in reverse, which means you may be feeling like you're not seeing justice around the situation, or you're not seeing good karma come to you, and it may piss you off. Queen of Swords, there is bitchy energy around this situation, and you're going to be prepared to stick up for yourself, which I don't think is a bad thing. Henna. I don't see the question yet, so let me do Mustafa. Is the spiritualist that I am thinking of paying for a service legit or a fake scammer? If it's crazy expensive, I wouldn't go for it. Is this person a fake scammer? Like, I'm always very reluctant. And all, you know, California Astrology Association has been around, I want to say since 1970 maybe. And I've ordered things from them, and nothing has done anything. To be honest, nothing has really done anything. Um, and if you were to order a spell from them, and a lot of times they offer discounts or they have them on sale for like 25% off, their spells are like 40 bucks, 45 bucks, and it's guaranteed. If it doesn't work in like a year, they'll give you your money back or they'll recast the spell. Now, if you're, and I've checked them out. I mean, I haven't in years, but last time I checked, they were rated very high with the Better Business Bureau, and I couldn't find much bad on them. Like, I wasn't seeing any bad reviews on them anywhere. Um, so if they're only charging $40, why is it that some people are like, it's going to cost you 300 or 500 or $1,000? You know what I mean? Like, why? What are you doing for that amount of money? So I would say, if this person wants you to pay them like hundreds and hundreds, check out California Astrology Association. See if anything speaks to you there, because I can't understand in my mind what is costing so much money. And I, in the past, have been scammed by people. You know, like, and when you think about it, my teacher said this to me once. She said, when you're in emotional pain, you'll pay anything to get out of it. Anything. It doesn't matter what the price is. If you have 500, you'll give them 500. If you think, well, there's a chance that this could work. If I pay them, it may not work, but there's a chance it could work. That small chance, you're willing to take it because you don't want to feel the pain anymore. We've all been there. So I would just say, it depends on the amount. All right, let's see what the card says. Is this person a fake scammer? I get a 70% chance yes. You got two aces. I would be careful. Hannah, I want to know how will the art portfolio course will go for me. I feel like I'm off to a bumpy start. Okay, let's see. How will the art course go? With perseverance, it goes well. You're gonna have to put work into it. I don't know if it's something that either it doesn't come easy or you get whatever it is. There may be a struggle there. Perseverance gets you through it, and it goes fine. You have a wish here. Put it out into the universe. I mean, Dylan, are you snoozing up there or what? Goddess, how is my self-love journey for the rest of September? Wheel of Fortune, it should go well. It should go well, but watch, you might have a small setback. But for the most part, and look, everyone has a setback now and again, but you have the journey here. You have a new journey. So you're getting to where you got to go in September. Just keep doing what you're doing. And if you have a setback, it's normal. Kira for the weekend. This weekend you may have some options. It looks like you're not holding yourself back. You make decisions to do things. Like if you get an offer, you got a Taurus around you, you have Sagittarius around you. It also looks like a trip to water by water or around water is possible. Um, Somebody may be very persistent. It could be one of these people here that may want to spend time with you, Sagittarius or a Taurus. The weekend looks like you have cause for celebration. Somebody may invite you out somewhere and it's a lot of fun. A party, a gathering, something like that. This weekend should be pretty busy, or at least a lot of opportunity. You could always turn them down, but I think that you have opportunity to do a couple of different things. Emily, he was coming towards me in love. You have a Sagittarius. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also might have a Taurus around you, and you're not holding yourself back. When you get offers, you're gonna give these people a chance. Erica, what's coming in love for me? You have a couple of things coming in. You got a perseverant Aquarius coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, your love life is going to change for the better quickly, regardless. You also have a Scorpio coming in. Then you have another water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're also coming into a point of good luck in your love life. The Ace of Cups. Love cup is full, and you should have some options. Araceli, will the other applicant get the H apartment? Will the other applicant get the H apartment? 70% chance, yes, they get the H apartment. Kira, what is Leroy keeping from me? He's heard about something. There's a wound here that he doesn't talk about. That's what he's keeping from you. And he may feel unsuccessful about something, and he doesn't like to talk about it. I don't know, there's an old wound that may be resurfacing for him. That may be popping up for him again. Mustafa, what should be my next moves with Miriam? Is it possible to run into her, but it's difficult, and I have not done the spell on her yet because I'm waiting to collect ingredients, okay? If you're doing stuff yourself, I think that that's okay. I mean, me personally, when I was younger, I used to feel like, you know, I want what I want. So I would have no problem with, you know, California Astrology Association. I used them a couple of times. I never really felt like I saw results. Let me just put that out there. But, like, to be honest, but if you're doing stuff yourself and you're not paying anybody, that's fine. That's your business. As I get older, I started to feel like, you know, maybe it's a little bit better for me to just put things out into the universe, and then whoever shows up, because it felt like trying to call in somebody who doesn't really want to be there. I feel like whenever you're trying to manipulate somebody, eventually it backfires. But that's only my personal opinion. It's not right or wrong. That's just how I feel. Like, it's the same thing with, like, trying to manipulate somebody without doing a spell. You know, forcing them to do things that they don't want to do and threatening them and that kind of shit. You can get somebody to, like, you can manipulate somebody into doing anything. You can get what you want out of them, but you can't fucking make somebody love you who doesn't love you. You just can't. Like, that's how I feel. Like, you can try, you know, it's just like, you just can't, you know, you could get them, you could twist them up, you can make them, you can force them, you can threaten them, but you can't make somebody love you. You just can't make somebody feel something. So to me, I always felt like putting out into the universe just, you know, a love spell, call in a new love, call in a new love interest. I feel like as I get older, like, that's what I would always suggest to people, because I don't know, I just feel like it's better. But that's your call. That's up to you. As far as paying people, like I said, I would be very careful. I mean, paying somebody for their time, paying somebody for their ingredients, paying somebody to do something, and you know that they did it. You know, you saw a video, you saw a picture, whatever. Like Emily, right? I mean, I saw, there was at one point people were saying horrible things about Emily. I don't care if you don't get the results. You're watching her. I've watched videos where she's got candles burning. I mean, I've seen them. She's doing the work. So you got to pay her for her time. You got to pay her for making the video, for burning the candle, for watching over it, you know, taking care of it. I get that. I would just be careful with how much money people are looking, you know, like, I think her candles, as someone said, $40. $40 is not the end of the world, really. I mean, it's when people start paying. I think I paid somebody once like 500. That's a lot of money. One of my friends told me they paid 5,000. I mean, that's a lot of money. But in that moment when you feel like, well, you know what? I don't want to feel like this anymore. Fuck it. You know? Honestly, I would say if you can't meet her in person, I would try to pull your energy back away from the situation a little bit. Really disconnect. Because when you break some of that energy and she feels you disconnect, she may take notice of that. My personal thing, I mean, if you've texted her, sent messages, left notes, and you're not getting a response, the only other way that you could get a response would be to bump into her. And if that's not possible, or knock on her fucking door like that, I wouldn't do anything else because I feel like you've done enough. I mean, you have good luck coming to you. You could bump into her with you got the luck card. You got the Six of Cups. Somebody from your past is returning. You have the Four of Wands. Happy home is coming in. You might not have to do all that much, to get, like it could be something like you bump into her, put her on the spot. If you put her on the spot and she has the opportunity to not answer, she just may take that as an easy way out. A lot of people do that. You know how many fights I've had via text messages where I'm like, this motherfucker isn't answering me. And I could send them and send them and send them and send them. And he just wouldn't answer. And I'm like, I don't understand how you don't answer someone. But I've had it happen to me before. So, it's like it's your fault if you put yourself in that position again after you've already reached out so many times. Like, that's what I said to myself. Like, this isn't working, so you have to try different. You have to try something different. Jelly. Who was calling me blocked the other day? What sign? Okay, let's see. What was the sign of the caller? Taurus. It was a Taurus. Kira, Libra, and I. Oh my, these mosquito bites drive me nuts. Still looks like it's a little bit of a roller coaster. Feeling like the relationship is burdened. Feeling like things are not going anywhere or things are going backwards. But then things change for the better quickly. And then Four of Wands is upside down. So things may go back to being shitty again. And then you have the opportunity for a new beginning coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. You might need to have patience with the situation. Tara, how will my data science Instagram account do? It should do well. It shows that you're passionately working on it. It becomes very stable. Listen to your intuition. Cause for celebration. It should do well. AS, F's feelings towards me. The first thing that comes up around F is that this person may think that you're jealous or there's jealousy around the situation. Okay, I mean, I don't know what that means. I don't know who this person is in relation to you, but that's what comes up. They think that you're successful, that you could be a little impatient, hardworking, well-balanced, grounded, down-to-earth, spontaneous, adventurous, kind, warm-hearted, well-balanced, and lucky. Love from Maria. You've got Pisces coming in here. Things could change for the better quickly with the Pisces. It also looks like you've got an earth sign coming in here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody is around you right now that's interested in you that you have no idea. That person may be a Virgo that shows up. And perseverance. That Virgo may be persistent. You may have no idea that this person is interested in you, and then once they come forward, they may, be very persistent about things. Sepia, what's next for Rommel and me? What's next? Well, you have the Six of Swords. You guys could take a trip to water, by water, or spend time around water. Knight of Cups. He may turn the charm on. It looks like he's feeling very practical about this situation. I don't know if he knows everything that's gone on in your life, but he looks at things very practically, which I think is good. He's not like trying to put the cart before the horse. He's like slow and steady and practical. You guys have a nice connection, and there's success around this relationship. I like this. I do. I mean, it's like, it doesn't come off to me as being like, like a romantic movie kind of bullshit, but it comes off very grounded, very stable, and it's almost as if he's got a practical way of looking at things. He's not looking at things like me or him, me or him, me or him. He's like, let's just see what's going to happen. I think he knows that you've been through some turmoil, and he's okay with where things are. He's not trying to rush you into anything, but there's success around the situation if you want it. A new journey could begin with him too. Justice, good karma's around the situation, and he feels prepared. But he's willing to give you time if you need it. I know, I like him. I like him. AS, question below. The meaning behind my odd dreams recently, I escaped hostage situations and walked around naked. Okay, this is what somebody told me, okay? And this just happened, like last week I went to see the woman that does my cards, and I've been having recurring dreams. They're not the same dream, but it's the same situation in different dreams, and they're very vivid. And she said that your subconscious is trying to work out stuff that you either haven't dealt with or you're still not over. So if you're being held hostage in your dream, something is holding you back. Like, so it could be old relationships, old wounds, whatever it is you have not fully processed, and that's what's coming out. The fact that you're walking around naked, that's vulnerability. That naked dream, everybody has it, or you're in your pajamas or something like that. I used to have it a lot when I was younger, but so there is stuff in your subconscious that you have not dealt with that's coming out at night, and it's showing your vulnerability. Now, the good thing about this, so I've been told, is the more that you have these dreams, the more it's coming out. The sooner you're going to process it and move forward with your life. So these crazy dreams, you're on the right path with. I mean, everybody always wants like some kind of prophetic meeting around dreams, but I don't really believe in that. I mean, I've had like one or two prophetic dreams in my life, but for the most part, I have to kind of go with what this woman was saying. It's stuff that's in our subconscious, like, yeah, like I even had this dream once recently. Like I have a hallway here, and there was somebody like very close to me standing at the end of the hallway, and I knew it was him, but he was like blurry. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, why is he blurry? Why can't I see him? Like, I could see the silhouette of him. I knew it was him, but I could, and then he's like, talking to this woman was like, you're not seeing him for all that he is. Makes sense, right? So anyhow, Sepia, is Rommel interested in something serious? Let's see. Yeah, I think he is. 70% chance, yes, and Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think so. Sepia, will Derek attempt to reconcile, and when? Okay, let's see. He will. He will. Could be within the next 6 weeks. But, you know, it's like attempting to reconcile. Like, this is not going to be something that's going to be fixed overnight. He's going to have a lot of work he's going to have to put in. And it's going to take a long time to get back on the same page with him. So he better be ready, willing, and able to, you know, to come to the table with something. Especially if it's in 6 weeks from now. Because in 6 weeks from now, you may be feeling completely different. Mustafa. Well, the love spell ritual that I will perform very soon works successfully on Miriam. And how long for it to take effect? It's real magic. Yeah, 20 to 40 bucks is fine. Oh, it's more than that. If you're doing it yourself, then I don't care how much you spend. That's your business. But if you're giving money to somebody else, I would tell you not to do it. Usually magic works within 1 to 3 months. I get a 70% chance that yes, it will work. There's sharp energy around the situation, so you may still have a rough time after that. Tara, how would my digital marketing Instagram account do? 10 cups. It should do really well. You got good luck around the situation too. AS. Was Zev trying to make me jealous by talking about that girl? Yes. Michelle. All right, let me do Serena. I took a few months break from my friends in Bora. No contact with them at all. What do they think of me doing that, and will they come back on again? Okay, let's see. Will they come back on again? Yeah, they come back. 6 of Cups. They may not have been happy with it, but they're going to be okay in the long run. And yes, they do come back. Kira, why didn't Leroy come over today as planned? He may have had a work thing. He's got pentacles around him. Did you speak to him? It's like something may have came up around work. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. It looks like work got involved. Or if it's not his physical job, he may have had to work on something for somebody. Something got in the way that had to do with work. He didn't give you a reason? He just didn't show up? Michelle, what can I expect this weekend? You might have some choices this weekend. There may be, you might have some options between different people. Somebody from your past you could be hearing from. It looks like 3 of Pentacles, feeling stable at work, feeling successful around work. Things change for the better quickly around success, around a work situation. As far as like personal situation, you may decide to walk away from something or someone who's not working for you. And it may have something to do with somebody from your past that you have to make a choice or a decision about. Faith, general love and money. Well, you're heading towards all 10 cups being false, so that's overall, your whole life should be getting better. 10 cups being full. It looks like when it comes to your love life, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a Taurus around you, you have Sagittarius around you, and you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck. When it comes to money, Six of Pentacles, a work relationship is well balanced. You're feeling a little bit more grounded, stable, appreciated, and you could be getting better compensated. You also have success coming out in front of around your life in general. So the 10 cups, like that's what we all want. We want all 10 cups to be full, and that's where you're heading. So even if you're not feeling like you're 100% there yet, you're heading in that direction. Hang in there. Kira, my job at the Jetson Center for the rest of September. It looks like it's okay. What it looks like here, Four of Wands. Feeling comfortable, feeling like it's average, feeling like you're okay there. Nothing out of the ordinary happens, but you're going through a personal growth period now, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So you may be wanting to go back to school for something, or you may be thinking about taking your career in a different direction. There is stability there with the Three of Pentacles, but you're going to have choices in the near future. I don't think you stay there forever, but you should be there until maybe even the end of the year, but you'll definitely be there for the end of September. Listen to your intuition. I think that you want to go back to school for something at some point. If not now, at some point you may want to go back to school to push your career forward in a little bit different of a direction. Sue, what is the future outcome for my brother and Sierra? Well, they could get back together and they could be together for a while, but inevitably somebody leaves for greener pastures. But before then, I mean, there's a wish that comes true. Somebody might need to have patience. 10 cups are full. I don't think they stay together forever, but they may reconcile for a little while. Jelly, was that Taurus the one who was calling near my BD physically? Wait a minute. Was that Taurus near my BD physically recently? All right, I'm going to ask it as a yes, no question. I don't know. I don't really understand the question, but let me just ask it as yes and no. Yes. 70% chance yes. Mustafa, my plan is to message Miriam today asking to meet in person, and then I'll back off. But at the same time, try running in person and also performing the spell this week. What do the cards think? It can't hurt to give it a shot. Give it a shot. I mean, I feel like you've put in a whole lot of effort and you haven't seen a payoff, and the cards are suggesting that at some point you may just pull away from the situation. So if you want to go through all this, give it one last shot. After you've done all this, I wouldn't do anything else, because it looks like you may be not getting what you want and moving. Like, there's so much that's gone on in such a short period of time, and she can feel that energy. So once you've done the spell and you've done everything, and like you really decide to put it to rest, then let's see where it goes, because it may get to the point where you just get really frustrated with her and you're just like, fuck it. Somebody else may show up around you too, and that may even give you more reason to say fuck it. I would give it one last shot and then make a decision once you finish the spell that you're not going to do anything else. Anna, how is Jay feeling about us reconciliation or circumstances or situation? He comes up as unprepared. First card around him is feeling unprepared. He also has the Star card in reverse, which is like feeling like he's not getting any of his wishes fulfilled, or he's feeling very stuck. See, there's a delay around happiness around this situation, and you might need to have patience. And I hate to say that because I don't want to tell you something and keep you sitting around waiting for this guy, but I don't think that I don't think he's planning on showing up anytime soon with, like, a reconciliation happening. It might take some time. He's unprepared. Two of Wands is in reverse. He's either not thinking about it or he doesn't know what to do. He has no plan. Anna, is the new job will be my saving grace on the 21st financially? Okay, let's see. Yes. You should do well with this new job. Michelle, who is coming back from the past? Can you tell me more about the choice that I'll have to make? It could be a Pisces. If it's not a Pisces, it's a creative type. That it's somebody who's very creative. They may be artistic. You may have to choose whether or not you want to keep this person in your life. They may stress you out and make you feel burdened, and you may decide that they're not worth it. You may tell them to, yeah, there's a Capricorn around you too. I don't know if you have a creative Capricorn around you. Pisces or Capricorn is what I'm thinking it is. And they may not be worth it to you. You may tell them that you don't want to have them in your life. Or you may not say anything to them and just kind of blow them off and they'll get the hint. Kira, curious to why Leroy's dad asked Leroy to text him a picture of Leroy and I. I've met his dad a few times, so he knows how I look, but for some reason he wanted a picture. Okay, let's see. I'm wondering if he wanted to show somebody the picture. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, I don't know if he was with somebody or he was around someone and he was talking about the two of you. And he wanted to, like, somebody wanted to put the name to the face. It could be somebody that I don't know if he's got a girlfriend or a wife or something like that, or a close friend who he never met you, and he may talk about you guys a lot, and then this person may have been like, what does she look like, or I've never seen her, or that kind of thing. And, oh, it's nice to put a face to the, how like when you hear about somebody, you kind of have an idea, or you kind of like imagine what they may look like. He may be have been talking to somebody about you, not like about you, but like you may have come up in conversation, like it would be like me, how I always talk about like my friend Amy. You guys, it would be nice to see what she looks like because you always talk about her, that kind of a thing. And it may be somebody close to him that knows of you, and then finally he was like, oh, let me get a picture and I'll show you what she looks like, so you can put a face to the name. I don't think it was anything bad at all. I think it was like somebody who's heard a lot about you. I don't know who the person is, though. Somebody close to him. Ronnie, love for September. Could have a new beginning. A new beginning with somebody from your past could be coming back. But you also have a Virgo coming in. Success around love, listening to your intuition, being at the right place at the right time may speed your love life forward quickly, and it could be that you're at the right place at the right time and you meet this Virgo. Anna, have Vincent lost interest in me? I haven't heard from him in a few days. No, he hasn't lost interest. I think there's a couple of things that went on. I think he was busy over the holiday weekend, and I think that he's just either been busy catching up with work or catching up in whatever it is that he does all day. I don't think he's lost interest though. No, not at all. RZ, what's coming in love for me and Allie in the near future? He's Sag, okay. It looks like he's holding himself back. Here's the Sag, so we know it's him. He holds himself back, but at some point he becomes a little bit more perseverant and he's putting in a little bit more energy, and the love cup is full, and so is passion. So you might have to hang in there for a little while. It doesn't look like he changes quickly, but it looks like there is change on the horizon with him. So if he's not putting in any effort right now, just let it be. Things will change. Sarah, who am I going to be in a relationship with next? Got a successful relationship coming in with a Capricorn. You may be undecided. If you don't decide to go with the Capricorn, the next person that comes in is a Libra. Phantom. What did the real estate agent think of me when she saw me? Thought that you came off very grounded and stable. Like that was your energy. She thought that you were attractive, kind, physically attractive, definitely. She may have thought that you were like very successful, or like you came off like you had money and success. What's the word that I'm looking for? Like a successful, like, young man. I don't know. A successful, attractive young man. Like I can't think of a type right now, but like that's how you came off to her. That's what she thought. Mustafa, when I messaged Miriam today asking to meet her in person, what can I say that would resonate with her to make her feel inclined or even compelled to meet with me? I would say what you said before. Whatever you had already had prepared gets you respect and grounded, and things may move forward, but they're going to move forward slowly. But at least whatever it was that you said about, instead of playing games, let's just go talk about this. It's like cutting through all of the bullshit, laying down the law. This is how it's going to be. This is what I'm looking to do. It's your option, yes or no. I think so you can't argue with that. You're not saying anything crazy. There's nothing to argue with. Kira, how does Leroy's dad feel about me? Knight of Cups. He thinks that you're a really nice person, loving, caring, kind, happy, and that you're nurturing. He definitely likes you a lot. Four of Wands. Feels very positive about you. All right, I think I finished the super chats. Let's cut off the super chats because I gotta go take a shower and get ready to go to work. And I'll do the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, I'll answer some of these other people. Mary, what's the Capricorn wants? What Capricorn wants to expect for? Oh, damn! It disappeared. And Nukriti, when will I meet H next? Could be within the next 4 weeks. Rara, what's the dynamic between me and my brothers now? What are their intentions? I think overall they're looking for your relationship with them to move forward to happiness. I think they want to work things out with you. Mary, what's the Capricorn wants me to expect from him in the current situation? I think the Capricorn wants you to have a little bit of patience and listen to your intuition. Judgment card is here. Like, it's about timing. I think the Capricorn would tell you it's just about timing. And that's okay. I'll do them. That's all right. Sarah, is the person that I'm going to be with around me already? Could be. Yeah. 70% chance, yes. But think about it like this. The person could be around you. It doesn't mean it's someone that's in your circle. And it's probably not somebody that you would ever think of. Mustafa. I don't see Mustafa's question yet, so let me go see what's that other super chat that I missed. Starbright. Is she telling the truth about the trip? Okay, is she telling the truth about the trip? No. No. She's not telling the truth. She may be telling a piece of the truth. She may be telling some of the truth, but she's not telling all the truth. No. Mustafa, how will Miriam respond if I send her the specific message I plan on sending? Well, she isn't going to hold herself back, so you could get your response that you want, but she may make you wait it out again because this is the patience card. You might have to have patience waiting for a response, but then things could change for the better quickly. But once again, Eight of Cups is here, which would show that you're walking away from her. She may push you too far. Let me put it to you that way. She might push you too far. But if you send it, she's not going to hold herself back. She will answer. But the patience card is here. You may need to have patience. Zara, what is Themis, the Taurus, thinking to do with me? You know, he doesn't really put a lot of thought into things. He just kind of does things. So I think what's going to happen is he's going to reach out to you again, either some kind of message or you're going to get some kind of a reply on something, on one of the social media things. I don't think he thinks about it in advance. I think he just does it in the moment. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to happen quickly. Things could change for you and him for the better fast with the Eight of Wands, but I don't know that you're ever going to trust him. But it's not going to stop him from trying. He's still going to keep trying. What an ass. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're waiting for Mel. Right, Mel didn't post yet. All right, let me answer for Ivy. The Zoom meeting for school September 14th, how will it go? It goes well. I think that you may feel like it's missing something. You may feel like it's not personal. You might not love it, but it goes okay. Nina. Oh, wait a minute. I skipped Kat. What would happen if I go live on YouTube this weekend? I have an idea that I keep thinking about. I would give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. It could bring in transformation. Give it a shot. Nina, does the Aquarius see me romantically? Yeah, I think so. right, maybe Mel's not here. Maybe she had to go. I think she said, did she say she was working? All right, I'm going to go because I got to take a shower and get ready for work, but I'll see you guys later on tonight. Have a good day. Thank you all. Bye-bye.